Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about North Carolina. We're going to talk about the Republican Party in North Carolina. We're going to talk about a chain of events and some veterans groups and just kind of go over what happened. There will be links down below. I normally don't put a whole bunch of links down below, but I will put them there in this case because y'all aren't going to believe this. Okay, so a couple of veterans groups. I know there were two, Common Defense and Veterans for Responsible Leadership. They started their day on Friday, I think, at the military park there by the courthouse in Greensboro. And, they're getting together, as veterans groups tend to do on Memorial Day weekend. After that, they went to the North Carolina GOP party convention. And, I'm just going to read some social media posts here. Quote, after delivering a letter calling on the GOP and Donald Trump to reject calls for violence and inflammatory rhetoric, they were, quote, escorted out. Here's another one. We went to the North Carolina GOP convention with a demand that they pledge to honor the election and support a peaceful transfer of power. They didn't want to hear from us. They haven't signed that pledge. Until they do, their leadership and their nominees are unfit to lead. If you're wondering, there is footage on social media. So, Veterans for Responsible Leadership, they have found, quote, Donald Trump, unfit to serve as commander-in-chief. If elected again, his prior actions demonstrate that he is a known and serious risk to service members, our apolitical military tradition, and to the U.S. Constitution. There's also this, which looks like it's from a press release. We are demanding that Republican leaders now in Greensboro use all their influence to force Donald Trump to renounce these awful and dangerous threats of violence, which have no place in democracy. Trump must commit to a peaceful and nonviolent election season. I mean, taking, people from veterans groups who are trying to get a pledge to honor the basic principles of the Constitution and, just the core stuff of the country, and telling them that they need to leave on Memorial Day weekend. I mean, that is certainly a choice that a political party could make. I believe that's what the kids would say is not a good look, though. Yeah, so this is a relatively small thing. This is, something that occurred in North Carolina, and at time of filming, really hadn't gotten a lot of coverage. In normal political times, this would be front page news. Even in the very bizarre timeline we are currently existing in, I feel like this is going to become a story. Generally speaking, veterans groups tend to be treated relatively well by politicians who really want to tap into that voting block. I feel like them reportedly being asked to leave on Memorial Day weekend, given the pledge that should be incredibly non-controversial, I feel like this is probably going to become a national news story. So I would watch for this to show up again. I will have links down below to some information about the organizations and any coverage I can find of it. So anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.